These AI giant swimming pool time-lapse shorts are currently generating millions of views. And the amazing news is that they're 100% free to create. I'm going to walk you through the entire process step by step. By the end of this video, you'll have everything you need to publish your first one today. Look at this channel. It's brought in millions of views. Look at this short clip alone. It's brought in 32 million views. If we roughly estimate this channel earns 10 cents per thousand views, that translates to $12,000 from all the views this channel has generated. Step 1. Analyze what's already winning. Open Gemini. Go to the document in the description and copy the analysis prompt. Now navigate to this channel and sort their content by popular. You're not browsing their entire library, you're specifically hunting for their top performing, animal-shaped pool shorts. Copy the links to the top 5 videos in that category. Paste both the analysis prompt and the 5 links into Gemini and send. What Gemini does at this stage is genuinely powerful. It doesn't simply describe what's in the videos. It identifies the structural patterns behind their performance, the specific animal shape that anchors the visual, the camera movement that best captures the scale of the pool. You're not guessing at what resonates with an audience, you're reading a detailed breakdown of what already does. Write these patterns down. They become your production brief for everything that follows. This research phase is not optional and not something to rush through. Skipping it means you're creating content based on guesswork. Step 2. Generate your topic ideas. Go back to the document in the description and copy the topic generation prompt. Paste it into Gemini and send. You'll receive a set of topic ideas built around the same visual style and format as the videos you just analyzed. This is where your judgment becomes the most important variable in the entire workflow. Don't take the first idea and run. Read through all of them and evaluate each one against the patterns you identified in step 1. The filter is straightforward. Does this concept create something visually spectacular? Does the animal shape feel integral to the pool's identity rather than decorative? Does it produce a visual that someone would genuinely want to show another person? If the answer to those 3 questions is yes, you have a strong candidate. The best topics in this niche share a specific quality. The animal form doesn't just inspire the pool's shape, it defines the entire visual experience. The viewer looks at the pool and sees the animal. That level of conceptual clarity is what generates the kind of immediate, visceral reaction that drives viral sharing. Pick the topic that produces the strongest gut reaction in you. Step 3. Build your visuals in Google Labs Flow. Open Google Labs Flow and create a new project. Select the Nano Banana 2 model. Set the aspect ratio to vertical. This is a shorts workflow, and vertical is non-negotiable. Set your output count to 4 images. Go back to the document and copy the image generation prompt. Paste it here and generate. When the 4 results appear, you're evaluating them for one quality above all others: visual space. You need a composition that isn't crowded or cluttered. The animal-shaped pool you're about to build into this scene needs room to exist at scale. It needs sky above it, open environment around it, and a sense of grandeur that only works when the frame isn't fighting for attention. Look for clean, open compositions with a strong sense of depth. Choose the image that gives you the most room to build something extraordinary and download it. Now switch the model to VO 3.1, the video generation model. Change your output count to 1 scene per generation. Upload the image you just downloaded as your base. Now copy the first scene prompt, paste it here, then write the name of the animal you chose in your topic, then generate. When the clip finishes, evaluate the motion quality and whether the visual atmosphere matches the concept. Then go to the final frame of that clip, right-click it, and save it as an image. This single technique is what separates a polished, professional-looking video from a collection of disconnected clips. Upload that saved frame as the start image for your second scene, paste your second scene prompt, and generate. What this does is force VO 3.1 to begin the new scene from exactly where the previous one ended. The lighting is consistent, the environment is continuous, the scale of the pool doesn't shift between cuts. The viewer experiences your video as a single, flowing visual piece, rather than a series of separate generations stitched together. Without this technique, even excellent individual scenes will feel jarring in sequence. With it, your final video looks like it was shot in one continuous cinematic session. That perceived production quality is what makes viewers trust the content and watch it through to the end. Repeat this for every scene. Save each clip as you finish and keep them organized in a single folder. Step 4. Edit in CapCut. Open CapCut, create a new project, import all your scenes, and arrange them in the timeline in the correct sequence. Tightness is everything in this format. Every second that doesn't contribute to the visual experience is a second where someone might swipe. Trim your scenes with discipline, and don't protect footage just because you generated it. If a moment feels slow or redundant, cut it. A lean, punchy edit produces higher watch time percentages. And watch time percentage is one of the primary signals YouTube uses to decide how widely to distribute your video. For music, Google VO3 sometimes generates ambient audio directly embedded in the clip. If yours did, evaluate whether it works with the visual before deciding to replace it. If you need music, two solid free sources are YouTube's Audio Library and Pixabay. If you use Pixabay, one rule is non-negotiable. Never use a track marked with a shield icon. That shield indicates the track carries a content ID. YouTube's system can detect it and respond by restricting your video's monetization. For this type of content, calm and atmospheric music is the right choice, something that makes the visuals feel immersive and grand without drawing attention to itself. This is the final result. Click Export and export it in 1080p. Publishing smart. Your title is frequently what determines whether someone taps or keeps scrolling. Study the titles of the top performing videos you analyzed in Step 1 and use them as your model. In this niche, strong titles convey scale and visual impact. They make the viewer feel like they're about to see something genuinely extraordinary. Let the top performers in your research guide your framing rather than inventing something from scratch. Always mark your video as AI-generated content. YouTube's disclosure policy requires it for realistic AI visuals, and beyond compliance, transparency is simply the right approach. The performance data on AI-labeled videos is clear. The label does not hurt reach. Audiences have accepted AI-generated content. What erodes trust is discovering that something was hidden from them. Label it, be straightforward about it, and let the quality of the visuals do the rest. Why consistency matters more than any single video. Here's the truth about this workflow that most people don't hear. No single video, however well made, builds a channel. Consistency does. One strong video can perform well, but 10 videos, each one informed by what you learned from the previous, each one slightly more refined in its concept, its composition, its edit, that's where real momentum begins. The creators generating millions of views in this niche aren't necessarily the most technically skilled. They're the ones who committed to a consistent publishing cadence, studied their analytics honestly, doubled down on what worked, and cut what didn't without sentiment. Publish your first video today, then make the next one better. If you want more viral faceless AI niches like this, watch the playlist on your screen right now.